How many uses of... Because I can't fucking remember. How many uses of lay on hands do you get per encounter? Or per day? It's like 3 or some shit, right?
Yeah, I get, it's... one of my modifiers.
What about the rocks?
The rocks? Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me.
Why'd you remind him?
Because it's only fair.
So.
Please, Jesus, don't kill John.
Do it.
They come through on 16, 10, 25, and 17, which means nobody gets hit.
Hooray.
Phew. Anyway, as you were, John.
Nobody gets fucking hit. I thought, oh man, maybe if 5 rocks per turn come down, somebody will get fucking beamed eventually.
What's the order you trade actions down?
It's standard, move, minor.
Okay.
So you can trade down a standard action for a move action and a move action for a minor action.
That's not quite as important since the route guy died, but that's okay. I get geared up to do some cool stuff. First things first, I am going to drink some of my whiskey. My surge value is 8.
Up on one knee, take a swig, put it right back inside your
I'm
jacket.
up to 12 HP.
Ooh. Ouch.
Okay.
What was your HP at before?
4.
Ooh, wow. I thought it was a healing... Is it a healing surge plus something?
Do I no longer mark?
Can I misread it?
Or is it just flat?
I think it's just my healing surge.
You spend a healing surge, but regain no hit points. It's because he's not actually a leader. You just kind of get to give people healing surges.
Yep. Alright. So, movement action.
Yep.
I'm run up. I'm going to jump down off the tracks.
Yep.
Remember, John, you can also use your second wind.
Yeah, but that's some pussy shit.
That's true.
Pussy won't.
Is second wind a primary action?
Second wind is a standard, yeah. He does have you do have an action point.
Yeah, that's true.
You would pop it in.
Yeah,
You'd be popping it.
I have uses for all my stuff already.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh god, he's going to
John
spend his
knows what
action
he's
point
doing.
too, isn't he?
John doesn't know what he's doing. John's going to get himself fucking killed.
I hope
Alright, so I run up here on the tracks. I jumped in off the tracks and say some religious shit. That's an artist.
Jump down and say some religious shit.
Ooh, I rolled okay.
Nice.
That's a 27 versus AC.
That's
Pretty good. Okay.
That's gonna hit.
Alright.
Oh, how the tides turn.
Oh, how the turns table.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 damage.
18? Did you factor in the
'cause I'm
zap?
bloody, No.
So 22 damage.
Ooh, talk shit, get hit.
Alright. So that hits him. Kapow. Clack, clack. You know what thing I said about Retribution? And then Holy Strike.
Action point, Holy Strike.
Yeah. Action point, Holy Strike, yeah. Oh god. 21 versus AC.
That'll hit.
Okay, one weapon, I get my D6 plus 4, I get another plus 3 because, I marked him.
Mm-hmm.
So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 damage plus the zap.
Goodbye.
Did you factor in the zap, or is it 20 and then whatever the zap is?
How much damage is the zap?
4.
That number plus 4.
24 damage.
He took 48 damage, I think.
I deleted it from the map. So you just go up, first barrel, bam, second barrel, bam. This guy gets turned into goddamn Swiss cheese. Quite literally.
I don't like him. He kept shooting me with things.
Any last words for him, John?
Clickety clack, get in the sack.
No, I got my stuff over here, but I already used the code I wanted to use this game.
Tony
John's just fucking pissed. Alright. I'm assuming you can't do any more horrific amounts of damage.
He's just reloading.
No, I already used all of my actions this game.
Christ. Next up, Raul.
Alright, so I am just about as equally as pissed off as John was on that turn.
I don't think you are. I don't believe you.
Well, that's what you think, motherfucker. Alright.
It's what I think, and I'm pretty sure I'm right.
All
And then
right.
Raoul takes out a gun.
All right. So first off, we're gonna use a minor action to curse Assault 2,
Yep.
and then we're
Yep,
gonna be
camera's
spending
on him.
we're gonna be spending my Felmite on this.
You've only
bloody
used
asshole.
at wills.
What?
You've only used at wills, right?
I am so glad none of us, like, our real names are not Will, because this game would be unplayable.
I've played this game with a dude named Mark before, and it is hell.
Let me check the.
Wait, what happened?
If you play with somebody named Mark, you mark your target.
Yeah.
So we're going to spend Felmite
Mhm.
and try and use Hand of Blight on Assault
Yep.
2. So I get another D20 plus 9 because he's bloodied and prime shot.
Yep.
How does a 27 versus Fortitude sound?
I mean, it doesn't
You're
sound
kicking
pretty.
ass.
It doesn't sound very good because he hits him.
Yeah.
Whose
So-
side are you on?
Let's
Whose side do you think?
take the
side.
D8s again. So 4 plus 5, so 9 plus a D6. Here's D6. Takes 11 damage.
11. And then curse?
And yeah, he's cursed. Well, the 11 was the 9 plus 2.
Was that like your 2d8?
Yeah, so the 2d8 was the 9, and then the 1d6 was 2.
Wait, hold up. So, you roll, what did you roll on the 2? You get, that attack is like 2d8 plus 5 or something, right? Like 2d8 plus 5 damage, and that came up to 9?
Oh, wait. You're right. That's actually going to be 16 damage.
Alright, I thought that seemed a bit low. So, 16 plus your curse damage?
Yes.
Roll that curse damage.
Alright.
Unfortunately, he's out of Will Brother's sensor array.
So, that'll be 21 damage total.
21 damage?
Yeah. I
Alright,
don't
this
think-
guy gets overloaded with some dark energies. You know, he was he was already kind of frothing from that zap he got. But even through the mask and everything, you can see his face like start to twitch and foam up, and he just falls on his back, twitching and shit. Dead.
And,
So his just a heart attack, massive coronary.
Yep.
He's fucked
alright.
up.
So, I've got a move action.
Yep.
And my speed is 6, so let's see.
I would sprint on over to cover, try and get closer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna post up a little bro.
Just chill out in the same. I'm pretty sure you can hang out in the same square.
Yeah, I'll just be right there.
Yeah, it doesn't occupy the square.
Oh, that's cool.
So what I'm gonna do
He's just a little drone.
is I'm gonna action point,
Yeah.
He's making it on his own.
and for my action point,
Mhm.
I'm going to use Curse of the Dark Dream.
Ooh.
And
Firing off a daily.
Yep. So this will be 1d20. Aha! Okay, so it's going to be 1d20 plus 8 versus Will.
Yep.
Okay.
Will.
It's a fucking 19. I'm so pissed.
19 versus...
Versus, 19 plus 7. So 26 versus
You
Will.
didn't crit is what you're
Oh,
saying.
I see. It was one of those memes. I
It was
get
almost
it.
a nat 20.
Okay,
Well,
what's
actually, it was
your
not that
damage?
to a nat 20 as any other number that is not a 20.
What's your
Yeah, that's-
damage,
that's-
Chucklefuck?
It's going to be 3d10 plus 5.
Jesus.
Yeah, so 1.
3 damage.
So 13 plus 5 is going to be 18.
Mhm.
And I
Plus the
slide
zap.
him plus the zap, so 22 damage.
Yep.
And I'm going to slide him. Can I slide him to where I can trigger an attack of opportunity?
Target, you can slide the target 1 square as a minor action once per round, starting on your next turn.
No.
You can't-
The hit, you get to slide them 3 squares on a hit.
Oh, you get to slide the target 3 squares on a hit. You are correct, sir.
So if I slide him over in front of me, can I, pull the whip out and just, hit him like I'm playing baseball?
No, you will not be able to trigger an opportunity attack from your own forced movement.
Damn it. Okay.
Yeah, it's got to be willing movement. That
Where
triggers
do you
that
want him to
phase.
go?
Let's see.
Towards John.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move him right here.
Okay. So 3 squares to the right.
Yep.
Next up. Next up, Casey.
I mean, I guess that works.
I'm assuming you're done then?
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else.
Alright, Casey.
Casey, you feeling all right?
So he, gets back up. No! Ow! Shit! Whew, these guys are good. He's gonna hop on over here. He's not even listening at this point. He's just gonna go shoot this guy. Actually, how close is he? Dude,
I was gonna say, Casey, get over here, but
No, he's just pissed off enough. He's just pissed off enough to go make a bad decision. He's just gonna rush him with that hatchet of his.
screaming the entire time.
Yeah, just, woo! Let's go! And he just jumps, brings the hatchet down square on this guy's, he just hypotheticals him right in the clavicle.
Jesus.
He drinks them sklounced.
For some very exciting
What?
minimum damage. Woo boy!
You want to run that by me again, man?
Okay, next up is Dr. Phantom, aka Elias. Oh wait, no it isn't. Next up is Officer.
Wait, I don't get to save ends?
No, it's just, now it's over. Now you're not
Excuse
stunned
me, I'd
anymore
like
at the
to-
end of your
I'd
turn.
like to roleplay my round.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
So, White Officer is going to move over here, just gonna kinda slide it over.
I'm assuming he's shifting.
Yeah, he's shifting. He doesn't like these things that are going on. Yeah, this guy was not marked by you in any way, shape, or form there, John, right?
Yeah, no, he was just pushed over to me.
Alright. So, somebody hasn't been hit by lightning tasers yet.
Fuck off.
And you regain consciousness just in time to see yet more tasers come down
He's
on
got
you.
cover, though, doesn't he?
Nope, it's an area attack. Hey, Elias. Hey,
No.
Patton.
No.
Catch.
No.
I was gonna say, from this zoom in, Patton looks like he's got like a real big grin.
22 versus fortitude.
Stop this.
And he is not.
Yeah, that's gonna hit me.
That'll hit me.
So, let me get all of my d6s. It's like I'm playing fucking Shadowrun.
Stop. Stop this.
Ha ha ha! Ha!
I don't know
Suck
about you guys.
I don't like this.
I don't know about you guys, but I feel pretty good. I haven't taken much heat. It's pretty nice.
So,
Must be nice.
there's some max damage coming at you.
Oh, I'm at 0 then.
What?
It's like I crit.
Oh no! How much damage?
Oh no, just a little tune to the number of 22.
Yeah, I'm at 0.
Whap.
How far past 0?
Does it matter how far past 0 I am?
Yes. If you go to your negative
Dead.
bloody value, you die.
Oh. Well, okay, I was at 15.
Oh no!
I was at 15, you just said I took 22, right?
Yep, -7.
So I'm at -7.
So you're
Yep.
very close to death.
Yes.
Good thing you healed earlier, else you'd be fucking dead.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, you could have just straight up murked me.
Huh? What, if you didn't get healed?
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah, dude. That's why I healed
Hey,
you. Oh my
this
god!
isn't like a controlled, safe adventure. I'm having-
No, it isn't!
Elias doesn't like this.
This isn't at all like in those books. He
So
got
he just headshot the
tasered,
taser.
he got tasered, went to go attack a guy, got knocked the fuck out while standing, and then woke up just in time to get tasered again.
I'm never rolling well.
And he's
again.
got a vial in his mouth. He doesn't know where that came
Elias is having a bad day.
I'm never rolling well again.
He's just gonna start hanging out in all those little hidey holes with DB.
Yes.
I'm safe here. They can't get me here. Alright, next up, since he hit you guys, he's gonna go womp, womp, womp,
Hmm.
You fucker.
womp. Retreat!
He's not kidding.
Oh, hell
Next
no.
up, Dr. Doc, aka Patton, aka Weird Fucked Up Plague Man.
Alrighty.
You might want to stabilize your boy.
Your boy.
I was about to say, let's see, my movement is 6, I believe.
Oh, this is the first time one of the PCs has gone down in combat, right? So the way that this works is, every turn that you are dying, which is what you currently are currently dying.
Yes, I know.
If you hit your negative bloody value in hit points, you die. If you begin your turn while dying, you then need to you skip your turn entirely and make a death saving throw. It's the same as a normal saving throw, 10 or above to succeed, below that is a fail, and it's 3 strikes, you're out. You fail 3 death saving throws in a single encounter, not in the same, session of being unconscious, just in the same encounter. You're done. Ripperoni in pepperoni.
Ripping spaghetti,
Yeah.
never forgetty.
Exactly. So, what would you like to do here, Doc?
Alright, so do I have to... I can't just throw a potion at him.
Well, yeah, you
I
can.
have to go stabilize him?
No, you can shoot him with your minor action.
Alright, so I'm gonna... So instead of giving him a vial, because now he's kind of on the ground...
He's kind of bleeding
gonna-
out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to...
Well, more like
I'm going
convulsing.
So he's kind of twitching still.
Jeez.
A little singed.
He
Okay.
might still be alive. I can't tell from over here.
Thanks, John. For the concern.
Are elves ever truly alive? Elves, am I
Truly,
right?
We just don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna take my crossbow. I'm gonna adjust it, turn down the pressure, that I used for earlier with the thundering
Yeah.
armor.
Lower the.
I'm gonna take a syringe, squeeze a little bit, make sure it's clean, slap it in there. I'm gonna aim right for Dr. Phantom. I'm gonna give him a bit of the old font of fortitude. And healing surge plus 4 health.
So you start when you gain health when you're below 0 hit points. You immediately go to 0. You heal from 0. Your negative hit points don't factor in. So go to 0 and then add your healing surge plus whatever he said you got.
So I got 11.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm
Alright.
not dead.
And
So my boy,
you are not dead. You're
my
awake.
boy is stabilized.
You're flat on your back,
Hey.
being all twitchy.
Right, because I
Alright.
missed my turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna stay down here and
Yep.
think about my choices for a while.
All right. So now, Patton's gonna look at the white officer.
Mhm.
He's gonna go back to his crossbow. He's gonna turn up the pressure. You turn it up real high. I'm gonna take aim and take a. I'm gonna use magic weapon. Magic weapon. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot at the white officer.
Alrighty.
Because that's a +10 to attack. So if this shit misses, I rolled a 9 + 10, so 19
19 versus.
AC.
That'll hit.
Okay, so I'm gonna trigger. He's probably not gonna do anything after that. I'm gonna try. I mean, the attempt is to pin like his foot to the ground with how fucking high pressure this thing is.
Yep.
Kill him.
I don't know if it will or not, but
What is that, like a D8
I'm
plus
gonna
5
take a
for
shot
damage
at
or
him.
some shit?
1d8 + 5.
Nice.
Kill him.
I got a 2, so 7 damage.
7 damage? Alrighty. And nobody is adjacent to you, so they don't get the magic weapon bonus.
Yeah.
Aw.
But yeah, you tag him in the leg and he starts hobbling a little bit. He's still up, though. Next up,
All right, so that'll be my turn.
Rock's turn.
John.
Go ahead and take
Rock.
a shot.
Oh yeah, rocks. Rocks fall, everyone still might die.
Oh, come on. If I get hit with a boulder.
You take 28
19,
damage.
9. So here, let me just write these out real quick so I really don't forget. 19, 9, 13, 25,
Well, that sounds like close to me.
and 16.
That's a lot of boulders.
It's 5 boulders.
That's
That's
a lot
too
of
many
boulders.
boulders.
There's no such thing as too many
The problem
boulders.
right there. Too many boulders.
So
I want
let's
to renegotiate this Boulder Treaty.
Oh, dude, what happens if like Casey Jones gets hit by a rock and fucking dies?
I mean, I'm okay with Casey dying as long as I don't die.
How noble.
Is
I
that
don't
in
want
character?
Casey to die. He likes me.
No, in character, I'm on the ground twitching.
So 19, nothing. 16, nothing. 25, nothing. Nobody has gotten hit by any boulders. I'm really disappointed. I
These
really
boulders,
just
dude.
wanted
Okay,
this
so-
to clock in.
I
John.
Yeah.
almost did. I almost got hit by one.
All right. So I see him running away. Patton hits him in the leg.
Mhm.
John brings up his character sheet again.
John, try and disable him. Don't kill him just yet.
1, 2, 3, 4. I take off running after him.
Oh, he's gonna tackle his ass. By tackle, I mean shoot with a gun.
Obviously.
Tackle him with bullets.
Where'd it go? So yeah, I run up to him and I shoot him with I guess I quote Bible scriptures at him first. We're gonna get that divine challenge.
Ooh,
And
minor action divine challenge him, just
I
in case
say
you
to-
miss.
oh no, because I'm gonna holy strike.
Oh yeah, shit.
yeah,
Not
gotta get that
holy.
challenge. I mean,
So you're going for the kill then, even though Patton said not to. You can.
I can shoot his arm off non-lethally. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
That's, yeah, I mean,
He might bleed out, but okay.
not
so-
with me here.
So I'm running up behind him, shout, "My foot is held fast with pass. I have kept his way, not turned aside." And then I shoot him in the leg with the holy strike.
But yours sure
That's
hasn't.
so cool. Ooh, that's cool.
That's 24
Versus AC, yeah, that'll hit.
versus AC. That's surprising. And oh, cool! My furious assault went off. Furious assault trigger. You hit an enemy. Effect: 1 extra weapon damage. I mean, both those D12s.
Just so you know, if you knock into his negative bloodied value, he just dies regardless of intent.
Whoops.
It's too late now.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18 damage.
18 damage.
Yep.
Alright, that only knocks him to negative 13.
That's good. So yeah, shoot him in the leg, and then for good measure, I just kind of kick it out and push him over.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Alright, combat, done. Success! So,
Hooray.
Really?
you shoot his leg off, he's kind of grasping at it, just...
Hey Doc, get over here. I think this one's still alive.
So,
I'll kind of...
Okay, important character interaction. I walk back up to
Yep.
Casey. I kind of push my flask into his chest. You better not do anything quite that stupid next time.
he looks at you, looks down at the flask, just chug, 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 slams it back. That was the coolest shit I've ever seen.
Casey's just like, it's just like my movies.
It's just like my Western movies.
Alright, so, you guys start to hear a lot of rumbling, right? The rocks have been fairly uniform up until this point, right? But now you just hear, and just wall, right? Of
Oh,
coming down. Tons of them, right?
Mhm.
One clocks this guy in the chest, and then you see the guy with the missing leg, right?
Mhm.
He kind of slows down, clocks him a little bit, and then you see a small section of this very perfectly spherical boulder break off, like a roughly triangular section, revealing a pale tan appendage
I like that.
that wraps around him and
I
starts
like that.
dragging him with him. And several more of them latch onto him, grab on, and start pulling him. Elias, Patton,
That's weird.
nature
Yeah.
checks.
Yeah. That seems.
nature or arcana?
Nature.
This seems more.
Or Arcana.
I'm gonna go with nature.
I'm gonna go with arcana because I got a 10.
23.
Can I check Arcana as well since I'm trained?
Sure.
Can I roll an intimidate?
No. I intimidate the rocks.
All right.
Fuck you, rocks.
Patton has a 27.
27?
23
16.
in nature.
Okay, so let's go with Patton first, right? What you know about these? Oh, they're all giving off the exact same magical signature, right?
So are they all the same creature?
Seems like it, maybe. Like they all,
Is this entire
or
forest
they're either the
alive?
same thing, or like they're all under the same spell, is what you would think. Elias, that's a fungus.
Oh, okay.
That's not. Well, he sure doesn't seem like a
That's a
Yo,
fungus right there.
fun guy.
Oh my god.
It looks like the rocks are being held together by fungal muscles. And they're all working together to start dragging this guy out down.
Well, from my extensive knowledge of fungus, they don't normally do that.
Right. So, you start to hear the trees in the south end of the clearing start to crack. You see the trees start to bend and part.
Okay. I don't like that.
You see the rocks that aren't carrying this guy latch onto something. You see, as it comes forward, a massive, approximately 30-foot tall golem.
Oh,
And
that's
each
good.
time one of these stones attaches to it, part of it splits open. The fungus intertwines and then sucks the rock back up against itself, creating a perfect lock, or a near perfect lock. It's still lumpy and everything, but all of the pieces just fit together and get ground down if they don't.
Oh, okay.
This thing has 2 legs, 2 arms, and a large... It doesn't really have a neck, so much as it just has, like, a circular head that protrudes from it, and it just has an opening at the face, like a little indent.
Oh
And
boy.
it just scans over at you guys, and you see that guy get dragged away, and you just hear, friend,
Wait, friends?
bellow from it.
Is it directed at us or at the thing that it's dragging?
Clearly at the thing that it's dragging. It's looking at him.
Oh, that's...
and saying friends.
Friend.
I'm going to suggest that... Well, I'm on my back. I'm going to get up and...
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna get up and tell everybody to not move. Just stand absolutely still. Movements towards or away from the corpses or whatever the things that we just attacked.
So you see more and more of these rocks start to attach to this thing. It gets taller and taller and taller. Just
Shouldn't we be getting out of here?
you are friend.
I'm gonna go ahead and. I mean, in this situation, it makes. Wait. Oh, this is a very interesting problem right now for a lot of different reasons. Now,
No one say anything, because I think he was just dragging his friend to become part of it.
right. So the real question is if you want to get into like the biology of a fungus, right? Like, okay.
Like this is an insight into Elias's head right now.
Yeah,
This is all going through.
This is what I'm thinking is, number one, it doesn't sound that sentient. From what we just saw, thinking back that the rocks were avoiding those guys, they probably were infected. Probably. Because the rocks weren't trying to avoid us. They were hitting the train, and they were like, they sailed right over, what's his face? One of our guys. Who almost got hit by the rock?
Me.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, but it hit some cover and sailed right over him.
Right, but it didn't try to avoid him.
Yes.
Right, and the people with guns came right in our faces instead of just finding cover and shooting us.
Right, and the rocks were avoiding them. So, but because they're we don't know how sentient these things are. we don't know if they're borrowing language from the things that they assimilated. So if they say friends, does that mean, like, we don't know if they're asking, are you a fungus? And we don't know if they're asking, are you part of this fungus? Or do you want to be part of this fungus? So,
Or he could be a very happy
or
golem.
we don't know if it even understands what it's saying.
But what is fungus? We just don't know.
So, in response to it saying friends, I'm going to. Is there a stick nearby me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Is there any patch of like dirt that I can draw in?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a pattern.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to draw 1 line, and then 2 lines, and then 3 lines, and then leave a space, and then draw 1 line, 2 line, 3 lines, blank space, and then 5 lines. And then I'm going to toss the stick over to the golem.
So, a little whip of fungus is going to spread out from the center of its hand,
Mm-hmm.
grab the stick, extend over there,
Uh-huh.
and it's going to write 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so it filled in the 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Friend?
I'm going to have everybody get together and stand in a circle, and I'm going to draw a circle in front of each of us, and then give it the stick.
Okay.
As we're all bunched
What's
together.
happening?
It is going to split off, right?
Uh-huh.
Several small bits of it are going to split off. And from the main thing, it's going to draw one big circle in front of itself,
Uh-huh.
and then each one of these small rocks that comes out, it's going to draw another circle around each of them.
Okay, that's interesting. Because I don't trust its ability to talk, is what I'm getting at here. So if I'm going with patterns and things that are basically irreducible, you know.
Can I roll another Arcana check to see if it's still got that feel across the entire forest, or
Yeah.
is it all consolidated into the golem?
So, yeah, you can ride off of your previous roll for that. This thing
Okay.
is like everywhere.
So it's still everywhere.
Yeah, there's still a lot of this thing left.
Okay, so since it drew that big circle, I'm going to draw. Let's see. The best way to get it to be like, we're not fungus, but we also don't want to be fungus. is okay. I'm gonna draw a big line separating his big circle from our circles.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to draw 1 line from each of our circles in front of us and then draw a square. So each of our circles now leads to a square, and there's a line separating his big circle from us.
It's going to look at you.
John is visibly confused.
It's going to look back down at that, and it goes, understand? Like, and
I don't know what that means.
hesitantly draw from each of those small circles that it made a line to another big circle.
So
Yeah,
I understand what it's saying, because it's a collective. So okay, then I'm going to erase the lines from our circles to the big square.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna leave the line between us intact, though.
The line between. Wait, what?
Okay, so here, let me
Are you trying?
Draw it
telling
on the
it
map.
like,
Draw it on the map.
I'm gonna,
We
okay,
are
let me
our
draw it.
own collective.
So here's the line in between us. Here's the circles for each of us. 1, 2. There should be 5.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
And then he's got a bunch of little circles, right?
He's got a bunch of little circles, one very big circle
And
around
then one
himself.
big circle and lines to each of them, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then there was the square. And then we had lines to the square, but I'm going to erase the lines to the square.
Okay. he is going to, and then like, are you gesturing anywhere?
I'm going to gesture to each of us, and then I'm going to draw lines in between each of our circles, like that, separating them.
It's going to take the stick and draw one big circle around all of the things.
But not us.
I was afraid he was gonna.
Yeah.
I was afraid he was gonna draw a circle around everything.
I think at this point we all get the message.
Yeah. So, okay, so I get it. I get it. So basically, it's one big organism, but we're not. But it should understand that we're not one big organism.
Yes, it seems to understand that.
Okay. So, with that with that understood, then I'll answer friends.
It looks side to side, looks down at the body, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to look at you and say, "Friends, all not friends with other friends."
Well, that's disconcerting. Okay, I'm going to...
More and more rocks are starting to slam into this thing, though it
Mhm.
seems like it's slowing down a bit.
Okay.
You can see underneath it, there is a network in the ground of these, veins starting to spread around, and this thing is getting bigger. And as it gets bigger, its voice gets clearer.
Right. That makes sense to me. So, well, I mean, to Elias, this is making a lot of sense. It's, okay, conceptually speaking, what's going on here is, like, fungus is really, really adaptable. And in the old world, it wouldn't have been as common because there's just, magic everywhere. You don't really need to leech off of other things to get energy because there's just mana. So fungus didn't really need to adapt very much. But here it's hyper adaptable. So this fungus is obviously adapted to use it to like leeching or being parasitic off of plants, and now is developing sentience rather rapidly, which is concerning. And we may or may not want to do something about it, but not now.
Yeah, I get the gist of what's going on. Just John is very confused.
Yeah, this is a point where we don't want to do anything stupid, but we may want to tell other people about this because a giant hive mind fungus doesn't exactly seem like something that's good to have around.
It's still standing there and it says, "Friends asked help.
Wait.
Help gave. New friends need help."
No help.
Kind of. Then gift.
No.
I believe he's asking if we would like a gift.
Yeah, okay, but see, here's the thing. Gift
I-
is a very complicated word.
It is.
It's a very
I
loaded word.
immediately elbow Raul.
Because
Raul, are you filming this, by the way?
Oh, I am filming
Moment
all of
Yes.
this.
He's filming this.
like, okay, if you're a higher species or a species that doesn't understand another species, your gift might be like, hey, join the collective, and you don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's
So I'm gonna
Or it might be a
gesture
lot
at
of money.
I'm gonna gesture at the train
Mm-hmm.
that those guys were picking over,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna gesture back at our train,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna draw. I'm just gonna draw an arrow pointing like this.
to the track.
Yeah, to the track and I'm just gonna gesture that we just want to go through.
It looks, and it reaches over. It sends out a lot of the little rocks.
Mm-hmm.
They start rolling off towards your guys' train.
Mm-hmm.
Like 40 of them, these small, 1 foot by...
They're like Pikmin.
Yeah. They then split open, and one of the little fungal appendages sticks onto the side of the train, and they start pulling it down the track towards you guys.
I mean, that's fine. That seems fine.
I am absolutely wide-eyed right now. I can't even, narrate this to report it.
It's just this gift.
Yes. This, and then I'm going to just, we're not going to let him keep it, obviously. He doesn't get to keep the train. That's not where we're going with this. So I'm just going to keep gesturing, and then the train is going to keep moving.
Yeah.
And then I'll say, we're going.
Friends leave.
Friends leave, but friends stay separate.
It kind of looks at you, tilts its head back and forth, goes, friends no talk anymore.
Right. So okay, what I want to happen now is I'm going to
Also, by the way, Molly is standing in front of the train, bracing it, trying to stop it from moving.
I'm
You
going
can
to
hear
sort of
Tony just shouting, "I'm holding on the brakes! It just keeps moving!"
I'm gonna yell to let it go. But I want Jerry to draw a line around the knocked over train the same way that I drew in the little diagram in the dirt magically.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I can do that.
So you draw
Kind of like this. And I want to then draw lines from it to my little dirt diagram.
connecting to what?
Are we trying to hook it up to the back of our train?
Connecting to all of you?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll draw that.
What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to link our concept of property to its concept of hive mind.
It's just...
I mean, just have the lines that come out encompass us all.
No, you don't want to do that. No.
Not understand. Metal box, not alive.
Well, rocks aren't alive.
Whoa!
Yeah, yes, of course the rocks aren't alive. Okay, so I'm going to... Are there any rocks? Are there any rocks around that aren't under its control?
I was going to say, go ahead and pick up a rock. Put it in your
pocket. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up a rock, show it, point to the train car, and then I'm gonna put the rock in my pocket.
Goes, understand, trade?
He throws the train car.
It wants to trade. So wait, so it thinks it owns the train?
No, it thinks that you're... So, here, it's going to say...
Thinks we're trying to trade.
Yeah. Trade, not need box. Friends needed box.
Oh, somebody asked it for the box. Oh, okay. Wait, somebody's talking to a fucking fungal colony?
Sounds like someone asked it to knock this train off the tracks.
That's disconcerting.
Where's your old friend?
This not only friend, other friends said not to say.
Please?
What can we trade? Okay. Is Molly still around?
Yeah, she skids forward. She's still kind of bracing it, but is more just resigned.
I want to know if she has any plant growth serums.
Molly?
Does it want something?
The Molly? You mean Belle?
Oh, Belle, that's right. Sorry, not Molly.
Yeah.
Belle. Got it wrong.
Molly's got a grenade launcher.
That's right.
So the train skitters up. You see Belle open her door, look out, look at that thing, closes the door immediately.
I'm gonna shout, Belle. it's not dangerous for the moment. I need a plant growth serum or a accelerated growth potion or something of that sort very quickly, or we're going to be in a very bad situation.
I think I got one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got one that we're using to grow mana potions alongside of the tracks. Here.
Okay, I'm gonna catch it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop the cork a little. I'm going to.
Mhm.
Is there a little bit of one of those rocks that's been skittering towards it?
Yeah.
I just want to grab it real quick, drip some of the potion onto it. Hopefully it doesn't kill it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you drip a little bit onto it. It kind of absorbs. It immediately stops moving.
Oh fuck.
Zooms right back to the golem.
Okay.
Slams on. And it just. What? That.
And then I'm going to gesture back to the train cart, and then to the potion, and then say trade.
It looks back at you, looks back at the train. Where new friends want train?
Does it have a hookup, or how many cars are there? Can we hook it to our train?
It's beaten up pretty bad, and
Will it still ride
Is
the
it
rails?
too bad to be serviceable, or?
if you wanted to get it running again, it would take a decent bit. Also, you really haven't seen much from those guys. They're still laying in the clearing kind of behind the train. You still haven't gotten much of a good look at those guys.
Which guys?
The people who were in the
guys we
train.
just beat up.
Right. I assumed
Yeah,
they were, that was
The
Savant
people,
and
the
his
dudes
crew.
from Savant. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going
Also, it's
to.
starting to get dark, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to move while Elias is consorting with the golem. I'm going to try
Okay.
and inspect the inside of the train.
I'm going to
See if I-
suggest that you not do that.
Well, I'm going to attempt it, see if anything
Yeah.
happens.
So is Elias just gonna yell, don't do that?
Yeah, I'm going to go, don't, as he's moving towards it. It's not ours yet. It still thinks it's his.
Well,
It's like picking
Yeah,
up a
do you
gold...
say that out loud?
Yeah, it's not
It's just
ours.
goes-
well, I'm not going to touch it yet.
It goes, no, box, not our box friends.
Right.
And then I'm going to turn around and just shot in the dark here ask, Michael, friend?
Who, Michael?
All right,
Not friend.
not friend.
Michael, not friend?
Michael, very bad.
I'm going to just go... You guys don't know what you're doing. You're introducing concepts way too quickly here. You don't know if it has a concept of the idea of names or collectives or groups or anything of that sort.
It said train.
Yeah, it said train because we
You
gestured
identified
to it
the box as
as
train.
Well, you're the biologist here.
Yeah, I'm just going to give up on it.
All right.
We should probably do something about that guy. He's going to bleed out.
No, he's being dragged back by the
He's not
the
alive.
fungus thing.
He's the golems now.
They've been the golems.
No, so he's actually being held gingerly by him. He's just kind of resting on top of the rocks. They aren't doing anything to him.
Does it
Yeah.
look like there's any tendrils inside of them, or?
No, it is kind of touching over him, and then you do see some of the rocks come over, right? And it does have a you see one of them has a little looks a little bit more rotund than the other, and it splits open.
Mhm.
You see a little vial, and it grabs it with a little protrusion, it sucks back into the golem, and a little protrusion comes out of the golem's leg, and just pops it open and just starts pouring it on him.
Oh, so they were actually working with the golems. They probably weren't collectivized
And you see
by them.
It looks like a healing potion, but it's getting most of it not in his mouth.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like it really understands how it works.
So okay, I'm gonna gesture at that guy and say, "Not friend, hurt us," and then gesture at the box and say, "Stole train."
It's going to shake its head, like, and say, "Still friend. You also friend. Friend, not friend.
John's
friend."
gonna walk up now.
I'm gonna gesture back to the potion, dump a little bit more on one of the rocks, and then gesture at the guy that he's holding, the friend, the box, the potion, and then motion for trade again.
It's going to, like, grab the train.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to pick it up and set it on the other side of the track. Like, kind of flip it, move it over to the other side of the track.
Mm-hmm. Not on the
and
track.
Point,
though.
yeah, and point at the line that you drew.
Uh-huh. So he's not accepting the trade, or?
No, he is.
Oh, okay. He's
saying it was on his side, and now it's on
our
your side.
Okay. And what about the guy that he's holding?
The guy that he's holding he's still keeping that guy.
He won't give it to us?
No.
Unless we have something to trade.
Well, it doesn't seem like he's willing to trade it.
Yeah.
Rather.
Alright, so...
And it says, though one other, and a little bit of it splits off, and rolls right over to Elias. Like a very small bit, like 1.5 by 1.5 feet, right?
Okay.
And it's gonna split open a little bit, split into like 4 small legs and a little head, and it's going to say, "That cat."
Wait, it's... Wait, cat?
Yes.
C-A-T, cat?
Yes.
Like in the form of like a rock cat?
Yes.
I'm gonna ask if you give trade?
Yes. Other friends liked.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I want it. I want to keep it. Okay. I'm gonna draw a line between me and it with the cat on my side, and then give it the potion.
You're gonna give the little cat thing the potion?
No. I'm gonna give the golem the potion.
Yeah. So the little
I'm
appendage.
gonna say, we go.
Yeah, the little appendage grabs the potion, splits off a bit, and splits into like a roughly glove, like, boxy hand shape, and says, "Shake."
Yeah, definitely. I'll shake on it. Really lightly.
It kind of grabs, moves up and down a bit too far.
And it says, "Elf have pussy."
And you see the face, right? Like it was this sullen, just indent. You do see, like, right below that, it splits, opens a bit, and like it curves up.
Yeah, so it's trying to practice human or sentient life form mannerisms.
Facial expressions.
Yes.
It is attempting to smile.
That's incredibly disturbing.
I'm going to smile back, and then I'm going to ask...
I think it's kind of
I'm going to ask Jeron to draw a big line around the train that we came on, the box that's now ours, and the guys in the clearing, just all the way around in the air between us and the golem, and then a big floating arrow that just points down the tracks because we're going to go.
Alright, so I just kind of motion my hands in a way. You kind of see my jacket at this point is lighting up like a Christmas tree because this is just crazy. So I make the big circle. It's kind of like trailblazed in fire, but the fire quickly goes out. But it's a very definite line.
It looks... And at this point, you don't see any more rocks coming down to it. This thing has, it started out as like, what, 20 feet, and it's now at about like 45.
Yeah, so it's fucking huge.
Yeah, it's pretty huge at this point.
It's a big golem.
Yeah. And it's still smiling, and it just raises its hand and does a little bye wave, and says, "Talk again, please."
Yeah, I'm going to pet the stone cat, and just give it 2 paps, and then turn my back and say, "Talk again."
The smile closes, and it just turns around and walks back into the forest. And each step that it takes, it gets shorter.
Yeah, it's breaking up.
It just spreads, and you can see as it's spreading, there's all these small tendrils in the forest in that clearing, and everything down to like the size of one small pebble is just getting carted around these various tendrils until the golem just isn't there anymore.
Okay.
I am amazed Casey has not said anything.
I think everyone's standing there slack-jawed.
Yeah, Casey is just standing there, like, completely slack-jawed. He looks back over at his train, looks back over at you guys. He, like, was sitting down, stands up, walks, he walks very slowly and very purposefully towards Elias. He's behind him, he grabs his shoulders, spins him around. Just hand on both shoulders, closes his eyes, takes his hands on his shoulders, puts them both in front of his face. I retract my previous statement. That was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
That's just simple biology, my friend.
Is that what biologists do?
Well, not always.
That's fucking awesome!
Well,
okay, we need to make sure those guys aren't dead. We need to make sure that, he runs over, he just, like, runs over to 2 of the bodies. You see an elf with some brown hair, like some short-cut brown hair and some glasses, and a big old orc guy. He just runs over, Maverick, Goose, you guys okay?
Shut up, dude.
Alright, that was episode 10 of Revival, a Dungeons & Dragons real play podcast. Not gonna lie, I thought that golem was a really freaking cool concept. Anyway, you can find us on iTunes, Google Play, and YouTube. Same places you can find our other podcasts, Let Me Tell You About. That one's just me and random guests, so we talk about all manner of bullshit. You can find us on Twitter, at LetMeTellYouPD. We also have a Discord, which will be in the description here. And don't forget that you can send us a message on Twitter or an email through LetMeTellYouAbout at gmail.com. That's LetMeTellYouAbout with 3 T's, because it wouldn't fit otherwise. You can send us a message on there, and we will answer it in character in a segment for Jerry's show at the start of each episode. Until next time, see you guys then.